Hello everyone. So now we will see some bishop and games. So here we have the first position and you can see this is a simple one and white has a pawn. Now both has light square bishop and here white move. So white can play bishop f3 so that this bishop can come on this c6 square stopping this diagonal because this pawn want to go on d7, so that's why this bishop just block that diagonal and we can push that pawn easily. That's the idea here. So simply we will go with bishop f3. If there is bishop f a4, then we have bishop c6, and now if any capture is there, then king will move on e8. Then we simply go with king c7, and after that, yeah, we know that if king will go like this, then we will just push this pawn and create a queen. Okay, next one. So in this position you can see this is like king is not near the corner but just around this pawn. So black king is targeting this pawn, so there could be a drawing chances because black king is nearby this pawn. And now what we have, we have this bishop d7 so that we can eliminate this bishop, but we have to move our bishop so that we just draw this game. So bishop f1, bishop g4, then bishop b5, and again bishop d7. Simply we will go with e2, bishop e2, and then if bishop c6 we have this bishop g4. So basically idea is, you can see in this position, idea is targeting this square. So if any pawn push, simply we will capture that and draw this game. If bishop is there, then pawn push is not possible. In that case we can go with our bishop in that square so that in next move we will target d7 square. So that's the idea in this position. So here let's say bishop g4, then we can simply go with this bishop f5 so that we are targeting d7 square where this pawn going to push. So again bishop come back, we will go same repeat move, so that now here our next target to go and attack this d7 square. So that's the idea in this position. So it is a draw position. Now next one. Okay, so this is a really good one for white where white can win. And now you can see white is just blocking this king, and king is also attacking this pawn, but in this position white can play some jig-jang move. So now what we have, we have bishop c8 and e4, bishop e4, bishop c7 attacking that, bishop come back on d3, same ideas to attacking our b7 square. But now what we have, bishop f3, and now this move bishop a6. And what we can do, we will play this jig-jang which is bishop g4. Now what is the idea is, we have to play bishop or king. Now if we play bishop, then this bishop is no longer targeting this square, so we simply go with this pawn push. And this is possible only because this king is here on a7 square and attacking our a6 square where bishop is located. So that's why this position is special. Okay, so yeah, in this position we have done this. So now let's say king move, then we can simply go with this check. bishop e2 check and win this bishop and position also. And if king go away, let's say go away here, and let's say here and here, and simply we will capture this bishop in any case. So yeah, if bishop move in this position, let's say here, we simply we simply capture this first, or if bishop move here, then we simply push this pawn. So totally winning position for white here. Okay, next one. All right, so in this position, this is very tricky position. White can draw this game for single move, or win this game. So here, if white goes to e8, then it will be draw. If white goes to g8, then white can win this game. So let's start with g8. Okay, g8 is possibly winning position for white now. Then if there is king e6, we simply go with this bishop f8, and idea is simply uh, controlling this square f8. Then this is possible if bishop c5, and we have this bishop at 6 square. Now simply we can play this fancy move like bishop e3, and if there is any capture, let's say, then we simply make a queen. And another idea is in this position go with this bishop d4, and if king f5, let's say, then we can simply go with this bishop g7 controlling this square, and let's say f4, then we have this queen. Okay, so this is the idea in this position. All right, so let's say if there is king e8, then this is a draw, because now king e7 and bishop f8. So these two square not controlled, basically not controlled by king. So one square has to control by king so that we can win this position. So bishop f4, bishop b4, again bishop h6 attacking this square. Now this bishop d2 doesn't work because we have this bishop g7 now. Just this bishop can go here and on this position h6 and g7. So this is totally draw position. Now only simple one move you can play here and here, so you have to play carefully in on your endgame. Okay, next position. Okay, so in this position it is a draw. Simply bishop f4, and this black bishop is really good, and stopping this pawn to going to on f6 square, so that if f6, then simply we capture that. Then what we have, we can play this. So king can go here on e4 square targeting this. If any bishop capture, we simply capture this and draw this game. That's the idea in this position. Let's make a change. So if black has moved here, so black can play king d7, and simple idea, black can win. Black can draw this position, but if a simple wrong move can win white in this position. So black has to play go to this corner, so that this bishop can't this bishop can come here simply. So if there any check and like this position, simply we don't go with this. So this is winning for white. In this position we play bishop to f8, and if bishop, okay, bishop to f8, if bishop go back, we simply play this position. If any capture, then it will be stalemate. Okay, so the idea is king goes on g8. If we simply play like this move, bishop d4, then simply white is winning now, because now white can control g7 square easily. So this is winning for white. Okay, last one. So in this position, uh, this is a draw position where bishop h5, and then we will play bishop s3, king e5, d7. Simply we are just blocking this pawn and controlling this square, d7 square. Then king will come, and in this position, let's say we don't go with this square. Don't left this position. Simply go with this king here, g7, so that we have control on this square. Now if any move by white, we simply move our bishop now, because we are controlling this square now, d6. So if any pawn push, we can capture this. So this is a tricky position where you have to control d7 first. When your king reached nearby this pawn, then you can move your bishop. So that's the idea in this position. So I hope you learned something today. Thank you.